peace, and blessings. And welcome to episode number 52 of the No Filter Show. And on today's episode, we are paying homage to poor righteous teachers. Now, I would like to start off by saying I miss the days of old when I first started dating hip hop. Now, she was the love of my life. She stuck by my side. She kept me feeling safe and sound. And when her and I were in our own special bubble, we made magic. When I think of groups like Poor Righteous Teachers, I think of artists that were put on the planet to educate us through lyrical song on what was going on in society and how to uplift ourselves spiritually as a nation. There was always a message in the music, which got me to thinking, corporate America, when it comes to a career, is no different than the streets. One just has legal terms of agreement. The other terms aren't legally documented, therefore they're considered illegal. I.e., my whole life, growing up in Oakland, California, I was told, do something with yourself. Get yourself a career, a good job. Stay off these streets, boy, and live a better life. And as a kid, I was like, yeah. So I followed that path. And despite the gift of lyricism, that has always been a passion or a hobby of mine. I never really sat down like, one day I am going to be a famous rapper. My goal was to always overcome stereotypes associated with my skin, or associated where I'm from, or associated with my passion. Now, I've had many of jobs in corporate America, and this was all before hitting the age of 30. And when I come into that office and they see my work ethic, my loyalty, my dedication, I quickly move up the corporate ladder. But like the streets, corporate America is about who you know, not as much as what you know. This person had the nerve to tell me, you, not anybody else, but you, can come in the office Monday through Thursday, performing at 100% and doing everything we expect you to do. But you bring Chaz ass in here on Friday and it's different from Monday through Thursday. You, just you. He said he would judge me on how I came in on Friday. Now keep in mind, he kept emphasizing just you, which wasn't new to me. I've been told so many things that I am not entitled to do that others have the ability to. Now for years, watching the things go on around me within corporate America, I was always afraid to express the gift and the passion that I have. So I kept lips zipped. Since age 12, I've been expressing this gift. My first official recording major release was in 1994. I was about 16 years old. And I can never recall my music superseding my want to move up this corporate ladder or to be financially successful in corporate America. So my whole work career consisted of loyalty and making that money until what I did off the clock started to give a perception of everything I did on the clock and in my everyday life. So bypass my hard work ethic, bypass my ability to maneuver, bypass my ability to be a successful husband and father, bypass my abilities and my gifts in other areas, and focus on what I do in my man cave in my spare time. Several times throughout my career, I've walked into a building and I see all the pride and diversity and respecting inclusion and agreeing to disagree, but focusing on the main goal. But in reality, yes, there's an invisible list that what qualifies for diversity and inclusion. Imagine how disappointed you are when what you do in your spare time has impact on what you do to help make a company money. I'm reflecting on my personal experiences in corporate America as an African American male that thrives and has an appreciation for hip hop. Now, half these people At Christmas parties, events, banners on websites, and everything, they praise these major artists that are out. And while praising those that are out, these people got songs that they're reciting words to, and it is much more offensive than what I do here in my spare time. I'm 42 years old, and I couldn't wait to get this age because I thought that everybody expressed wisdom, agreeing to disagree, live and let live, pursuing and seeking righteousness, intent, and diversity and inclusion. But it seems I've experienced more alienation, not alienation, than I have inclusion throughout my career. When I was in elementary school, second grade, Louisiana, I was destroying them in the spelling bee. They had me competing against sixth graders. When it came to literature, I was amazing with it. Poetry and wordplay, awesome. So when my mom signed me up for the GATE program, we were both curious why we didn't get accepted. Shall I say, but we in forms of my mother being happy if I were accepted. So yes, we were both surprised, but to my surprise, my doctor, his daughter was in my classroom, sat next to me, giggling her ass off, tapped me on my shoulder, looked me dead in my eyes and said, "I know why you didn't get into the GATE program." She said, "Because of who you are," and she just started laughing. Take it how you want, it happened. Kiss my ass if you don't like it. But that early on gave me the realization, no matter how smart I am, no matter how much I contribute, if I ain't tap dancing and shucking and jiving to the beat of somebody else's tune, if they're not controlling the puppet strings of my personal life, as well as my business life, they want me to step back. And that's totally fine. That's not gonna change my contribution or my value to the cause. But always remember, God, karma, whatever you call it, will always have the last say. And unrighteousness will never conquer righteousness. I, again, appreciate groups like Poor Righteous Teachers because they helped me feel like I was truly empowered. They made me feel like I had a voice, regardless of how you're perceived by society. Just because society is the way it is doesn't make it righteous or doesn't mean you have to stand for it. And without further ado, lyrics by C Keys, production courtesy of Poor Righteous Teachers, The No Filter Show, episode 5-2. Peace and blessings.
Never judge a book by the cover, so they say. For some reason, same people judge me that way every day. Take a gander at the color of this brother and they hate. Or the pictures that I paint, lyrically they can't create. Audacity to make accusations or an assumption. I'm a Carlton base with the skin of a shopper ranks. A parent get embarrassed when they claim that I am arrogant, confident, not cocky, be no Uncle Tom or surrogate. Hobby is my spare time and some of y'all are scared of it. Righteousness is right and some of y'all are not prepared for it. Laundry's getting dirty and I'm not afraid of airing it. I'm taking care of it, my family and my marriages. Bigger than the skill I have, so please stop comparing it. There is no comparative to love and how our marriage is. Ain't no job big enough to take what's in the mirror shit. Just the only thing I have, joy ain't no taking it. Bringing home the bacon bits, so ain't no breaking it. I would never live a lie for the sake of chasing it. Thinking that you're so dope, knowing that you're lacing it. Keep on, keep it on, lawyers like the case of it. Dig inside those pockets, watch I show what reparation is.
Up from all those savage dreams.